Thank you for Googling it for me. Space-time anomalies, particles that dress garishly. Okay, I like that explanation. Let me get the music going so you can hear. Characterized by imaginary mass accelerating as they lose energy and never slowing down, too. Alright. Okay. Well, yeah, this game is inspired by Space Quests, basically, is how I could summarize it. Someone who loved the old games like us. Oopsie-doopsie. Hold on one second. I'm just getting situated. Game came out in 2024. It's made by Cosmic Void. 80s style comedy, sci-fi, text parser adventure. Okay. Exciting. Let me move my face a little bit here. I don't know where to be, but maybe up here. Because look, you can see the character down there. I don't want to block our character. Okay. Ready? We've got the music, we've got the art, we've got the text parsing. It's gonna be a good day. And Space Quest inspired. We haven't played Space Quest in years. Press enter to continue. The construction of Space Station Penrose has brought about a new era for humanity. The ability to manipulate time dilation has allowed for travel faster than the speed of light, resulting in the colonization of star systems one by one. You, Dodger, are a valued member of the crew, and as the sole dishwasher on board, your work is indispensable. Oh, it is like Space Quest, because in Space Quest, you're a janitor. Fun. Your nap gets rudely interrupted by an explosive wake-up call. There's just seeing this box and this font fills me with a feeling of warmth and nostalgia and home. You know what I mean? Even though I didn't grow up with these games, I just played them on stream. But still. Okay, let me move this down so you can see my level. Dodger instead of Roger. That's true. Dodger Zillion. Okay. Did you leave the pressure cooker lid in the dishwasher again? It must be Tuesday. Boy, you've really done it now, judging by the metallic vibrations. It takes a special talent to buck up this bad. You head to the dishwasher room and find it surprisingly intact. Stranger still, there's no one else on the ship. Where did everyone go? Leaving the dishwasher room, you see the other doors are shut tight, except one down the hall. You step through it, hoping for answers. If this is your first time playing a game like this, type help and press enter for a brief tutorial. Never! I will never tutorial anything. Look, you're in the main control room of the Penrose Interstellar Space Station. PISS for short. Nice. Your clearance level used to be as low as limbo, but who's the bouncer to kick you out now? The central console dominates the heart of the room. The screen is currently turned off. Okay. Ah! I didn't mean to leave. Oh, the sounds make me so happy. Should we just play Space Quest? Maybe tomorrow we just play Space Quest all day? All right. I don't know. Press a button. You're not close enough to big red button in the main console, which is the only one you find of interest. Oh, I see a big red button down here. It's the first thing I could think of. Just press the button. You press the big red button and a sharp electrical zap momentarily fries your auditory nerves. Something is very wrong with the station's electronics. The main screen turns on. The station's AI, Audrey, appears. I could detect one life form still on the station just before my subroutines went offline, she says. I hoped it would be someone competent. You'll have to do. Just where is everyone, you say? It's not a question of where, but when. An experiment delving into the nature of the superfuture has gone awry. The superfuture, you ask? Audrey gives an exasperated eye roll, and you find it endearing. The superfuture is an imaginary curvature which bends causality, attracting it to dip in a certain direction. I'm too sick for this, for my brain to understand. I'm just gonna go with it. Right, of course, I knew that. You say, I feel like him. Audrey carries on. A temporal anomaly which has manifested itself in 2 separate timestamps may be the culprit. You must investigate before it engulfs our entire world. Okay. What should I do, you ask? I'm teleporting into your pockets 2 items, she says. One is a remote, which you can use to move in time and investigate the 2 timestamps in question. Okay. Yeah, I'm like, my brain is only half working because I'm sick. My brain can't function. So I feel like I feel like I'm a dishwasher who is now being told to save the world. Very accurate. Which part of Space Quest is missing? Okay, so a remote which you can use to move in time and investigate the 2 timestamps in question. Okay. Does it mean I'll get to travel in time? Indeed it does. Operating the remote is easy. You just need to use the remote. The other item is a computer. You can use it to communicate with me in case you find something that strikes you as anomalous. Got it, you say. In the presence of an anomaly, I'll use the computer for input from you. That's right, Audrey says. The first time stamp will take you 300 million years into the past. The second time stamp will take you 85 years into the future. Whenever you're ready, use your remote. I've taken the liberty to set your first destination to the past. Godspeed. Okay, I'm gonna try to save the game. If I've learned anything from these games, it's you have to save a lot. I don't know if this game kills you like the classic Sierra games do, but... Let's see if there's anything we can collect before our journey, because if you will remember, if you play Police Quest, if you don't get the thing from your locker at the beginning of Police Quest, you can't win the game and the whole game is ruined and you're screwed and you can't save the world. The dishwashing room. You spend more time in this room than any other room on the station or otherwise. It's home. You know it more intimately than you do your own bed. Other than the main control room, this is the only other room accessible to you after the emergency doors was sealed. Thankfully, the fan is still functional. Okay. Can I, like, wash a dish? You'd love to, but there are no dishes to wash. Okay. What is this in front of me? Okay. Look at fan. The fan is spinning very fast. It's very sharp. And you know, after that last finger accident, you still missed that pinky. What happens, do you think, just, like, out of curiosity, if we, like, put our hand in the fan? Do you dare me? Put hand in the fan. Oops, not the best plan. How about trying a different move? Don't tell me what to do! Put head in fan. Maybe rethink your strategy here. You rethink your strategy. How dare you not just murder me in cold blood like Roberta Williams would. Climb into fan. Pump the brakes. You might not want to do This game is babying me. How dare you baby me? Okay, whatever. Fine, sure. I won't die by the fan, all right? Do you think there's anything to, like, get in this room? Pick up. Oops, not the best plan. All right. Let's just go in time, I guess. Use remote. You press a button to confirm your temporal destination, and within seconds, you feel every atom of your being ripped away. You smile to yourself as you realize the sensation is rather pleasant, akin to a tickling. A moment later, you reassemble. We are breaking the temporal prime directive. Okay. We are in the past, very, very, very far in the past. You find yourself within a dense forest enveloped by bushes laden with berries. A clearing opens up to the east. I'll collect berries. Most of the berries are shriveled and a strange color. Finally, you find one that's ripe and plump. It's the size of a mango. You pluck the berry and shove it into your pocket. A strange sensation of deja vu washes over you. You're pretty certain you've done this before. Should I eat the berry? I'm gonna do it. It's not gonna be right, but I'm gonna do it. After sinking your teeth into the berry, you grimace in pain. Ouch, its skin is as tough as a rock. Luckily, you haven't chipped your teeth. Oh, okay, it doesn't let you. Can I swim? You never did learn how to swim. Remember, you'll drown like a rock. The memory of your dad giving you a swimming lesson surfaces. You feared the water so much you cried and thrashed. Your dad pulled you out. Okay. Drink the water. You kneel and have a drink of water. It tastes horrible. You hope you haven't done anything you might regret. Am I dying? Am I gonna die? Do you think in like 3 screens it's gonna say you die of poison from the water that you drank? Climb tree. You recall the last time you did. You fell and grazed your knees. Judiciously, you decide against doing that again. I think I got the bad ending. Oh, look in the tree hole. You guys can't see because of my face, but there's a tree hole. An opposing tree shades this part of the woods. The sound of insects ticks from its crevices. Look in crevice. Surely you didn't travel 300 million years in the past to explore tree holes. The fact that it used the term tree hole is very funny to me. Because only I say tree hole. Look at this. See, oh man, you can't see. Look at the tree hole. See the tree hole? In King's Quest 1, I'm pretty sure there's a tree hole. One of the King's Quests has a tree hole. What is this stump? There's an old tree stump and a root in the lake. You don't fancy exploring them. Okay. What about this vine? You see nothing special. Does it use whatever word you use? I don't know. Take another berry. Okay, fine. Moving on. Okay, we'll go this way. Ooh, a statue. You know what? I'm going to change. I'm going to go into retro, even though this isn't retro, but it is retro. Oh, I should put the title of the game in the stream. Tachyon Dreams Anthology. Is that what it's called? Tachyon Dreams Anthology. Yeah. Retro inspired text parser. Okay. You're in a densely wooded area. Bushes thick with berries surround you. You notice a large statue and a couple of rocks, the larger of which has a red painting on its side. Red painting or blood? Look at rock. There are 2 rocks in the clearing. There's a painting in red on the larger one. Which strikes you as odd? Hasn't Audrey said you were going 300 million years into the past? Just who could have drawn it? Either Audrey got the year wrong or there's something else at play. Audrey, the AI computer, told us to talk to the computer every time there's an anomaly. So, use computer. You press a few buttons on your handheld computer and Audrey's face appears. You inform her of the statue and the red scribbling on the rock. She stares at you as if you're off your rocker. You had no idea the station's AI was capable of such elaborate facial expression. Using your computer, you take a photo of the red markings and a photo of the statue and send them. A moment later, you hear back from her. This is out of this world. I mean, literally, the red markings are in Margdonian. This is living proof. This highly enigmatic alien species visited our world hundreds of millions of years ago. This is big, she continues. What was their business on Terra, and how come we've never found any evidence before? Any idea what their script says, you ask? It has something to do with the statue, Audrey replies. It means something like, to awaken me, offer 2 godly gifts. Beats me what that means. All right, well, I mean, am I a genius or am I a genius? Give berry. You find all sorts of items on the statue's hands, but none have any effect. Are you sure? Give berry to hand. You sure? Okay, shake hand. Sit on hand. Okay, all right, okay. Let's go look for something cool to put on the statue. What is that? Pick up rock. Look at ground. You spot what seems to be a small lead case on the ground. Pick up lead case. Pick up the lead case and carry it with you. You never know when you'll need to store hazardous material inside. Weird. Should I open it? It's empty. Dun, dun, dun. I have 4 points I want to point out. That's pretty good. What the heck is this? These graphics are very King's Quest 1 or Space Quest 1. They're not like the future ones, like 3 or 4 or 5 or 6. They're very original OG. What is this? An immense grilled mushroom grows in the middle of the clearing, dwarfed only by the massive boulder next to it. A metal door is installed on the side of the boulder, from which wires extend to what you surmise is a sort of power generator. Okay. Let's go look at the grilled mushroom. Look at mushroom. Well, you've never laid eyes on a mushroom this massive. Its corrugated, deep pomegranate bluish skin would repulse you if you weren't hypnotized by its sheer dimensions. You wonder if it tastes good in a soup. Should I eat it? Eat it. Eat it. Eat it. Hold up. Is that like a secret cheat code or something? Eat mushroom. The skin of the mushroom is too thick. Take mushroom. Yeah, Chris, it does look like Space Quest. I think it's very inspired by Space Quest. How about... Okay, use the computer. Maybe the computer's interested in this mushroom. She's perplexed at finding this sort of technology in your world's distant past. It is clear whatever caused everyone on the space station to vanish was not a natural phenomenon. Watch your step, Dodger. It's becoming clear something sinister is at play. I feel like I'm playing Star Trek, like Star Trek Final Unity or whatever. Like I'm playing a Star Trek adventure. Because there's so many episodes like that on the ship where an anomaly occurs to everyone on the ship and then we have to figure out how to solve it. I don't know what the mushroom is. That's really weird. But let's try to, I don't know, push this button. Nothing happens. That was rather disappointing. Open door. There's no handle. When pushing doesn't work, you try pulling it open, but that too fails to get you closer to the inside of the boulder. Okay, what is this? Like, there's a power generator. Turn on. Unplug. Wait, unplug? Can you ride it like a skateboard? The game's knocking me. The one where they de-evolve on the Enterprise D is great. Oh my god. Wait, de-evolve. Is that, you mean the one where they are kids? That one? There's so many different ones. One's where everybody turns into a kid. What's the lead case for? Look at door. The metal door is closed. There's a red button on it. Push red button. Nothing happens. Look at generator. This thing, whatever it is, whirs ever so quietly. You examine it closely but find no buttons or levers. Okay, I'm gonna see if there's any other maps. Is there anywhere else to go in this game? Barclay, oh wait, where Barclay becomes a spider. Oh my gosh, I don't even remember that episode. And Worf is a scary version of a Klingon. I don't remember that at all. That's so cool. Man, I had to rewatch Star Trek. It's been a while. That sounds cool. Is it a good episode? Okay, I think this is the only screen we're on, so we're left to solve here. Put Barry in case. Time for a different game plan. Okay. There's got to be something with this mushroom. Climb mushroom. Push mushroom. Push door. Eat mushroom. Oops. No, eat berry. They're both hard. What if I throw the berry? Think twice, buddy. All right. Let's go back to the statue. Maybe we missed something over there. Hi, Blue Spark. Mushroom looks like a giant button. It does, doesn't it? Climb rock. You hop onto the smaller of the rocks and then jump off. Such fun. Oh, Nowsling learned to jump, by the way. I know this is very exciting to those of you who aren't related to her, but she finally learned to jump with 2 feet off the air. She's very excited about it because she's a little bit of a late bloomer when it comes to her athletic skills. Chameleon! Hi, Chameleon! Thanks for the gifted sub! Thank you! Why did it go off twice? I don't understand. It's a couple of rocks. Let's look at this rock. Ooh, that was just one I thought I did 5. Oh, I don't know. I don't know. I only see one though in the chat. Let me see my activity feed. Oh, well now it's 6. Thanks, Chameleon. Thank you. 6, 6, 6, 6.
Make it so. Make it so. Make it so. Make it so.
Yeah, oh yeah, we were just talking about TNG. So you're very on theme. We're playing Star Trek, I mean Tachyon Dreams Anthology. Chat's telling me about this episode where they de-evolve and I don't remember it at all. Climb statue. Okay, so if I use the computer, wait, use computer. I've already reported my findings to Audrey. She'll hold you the markings on the rock. Request offering the statue 2 godly gifts. Okay, so the only gifts I have are give gift, give berry, give lead case. It just says none have any effect. Maybe I just don't have the right item. Thank you, Chameleon. Thanks for the 5 gifted subs. Sorry, my 3-year-old is just yelling in the background. Oh my god, she cracks me up. Okay. What the heck? I can't be stuck already. I just got here. Push a button. Nothing happens. That was disappointing. Turn on generator. Use computer. Wait, what did it say? Turn on generator. You don't know how to operate it. Kick generator. Pump the brakes. Unplug. Wait, look at wire. Isn't that a wire? They are plain looking. They connect an apparatus of sorts to the inside of the boulder. Look at apparatus. This thing, whatever it is, whirs ever so quietly. You examine it closely but find no buttons or levers. That is a fun fact. Okay, this is a good time to ask chat what your favorite Star Trek episode is. If you had to choose one. Well, you can choose a couple. I don't care. What's your favorite? Thanks, Chameleon. I was feeling better. I am finally recovered from last week's virus and I can feel it. You know when you feel the startings of a new virus? I feel it in my throat. I feel it in the back of my eyes. And I feel it in my brain. So that sucks, but you know, I'm okay. Nowling's doing a bit better for sure, which is good. And I didn't have to take her to the doctor, which is a win. Look at mushroom. So there's a very strong, deep pomegranate, bluish, strong skin mushroom. And I can't do anything about it. Lick the mushroom. What about this rock? Can I look under the rock? A mighty boulder lies in the middle of the clearing. A metal door is installed on its side. The more you see, the less you find it credible. You've gone back in time 300 million years. Wires connect what is at best guess a power generator to the inside of the boulder. I don't know. Oh, I'm sorry, Chameleon. I hope you feel better soon. Any TNG episode with Barkley? You like Barkley, eh? What about the early Barkley episodes where he's just like really weird and like, how do you feel about Barkley having like weird fantasies in the holodeck with people he knows in real life? What's the like, where's the line there with Barkley? Oh yeah, you like the ones where they go back to San Francisco? Those episodes are always a little jarring because it's like weird that they're not in space. But did you guys just pick the same one? Oh my god, you just jinxed each other. That's so fun. That's so cute. Aw. Mark Twain. The TNG Picard Borg to a two-parter. Yeah, I mean, you can't really go wrong with Picard becoming a Borg for sure. You don't like Barclay? I feel like he's really unlikable at first, personally, but he grows on you, especially later. What is it, in Voyager? Am I crazy? In one of the movies? You don't like the holodeck? You don't like the Sherlock Holmes episodes? I don't think he's great at first. I think he just kind of grow on you later when he has some sort of development. My favorite episode is The Inner Light. I'm surprised no one has said anything about it yet. Picard lives a different lifetime. He lives an entire lifetime. He has a wife and a children, and he grows old in a different, he lives an entire lifetime. And then he has to go back to his regular life. Imagine living a whole lifetime and then you blink and you go back to another life where you were just like a captain on a spaceship. Which episodes are that? Can you you have to describe them to me, Yum Walnuts, because I don't remember them at the top of with the title. Cellular peptide cake. Oh no. It is kind of like a Doctor Who episode. Honestly, the idea, like the sci-fi concept of someone living an entire lifetime within their lifetime is not unique to Star Trek. Like I think it's been done on I imagine probably I've never seen Doctor Who, but I imagine Doctor Who's probably explored it. It was done on what's his name? Rick and Morty did one. What's that show that predates? Well, not predates. Frick. I don't know. The show that was inspired Black Mirror. What's it called? Oh my god. I can't remember. Well, there you go. Bunny Rabbit saw on Rick and Morty. Yeah, that kind of concept, except for Twilight Zone. Thank you, Acupucker. Oh my god, Twilight Zone. Sword Art Online. Well, it's not a new concept. It's a very interesting concept, but it's not new. But in The Inner Light, Star Trek, they do it, and you don't have to watch Star Trek to enjoy it. You can just watch The Inner Light and enjoy it as a single 1 hour episode, and it's very good. Where Picard was trapped in a turbolift with some kids. Oh yeah, he does soften a little for sure. Okay, I'm stuck in this freaking game. Think like Picard. Let me put my glasses on. You think it's depressing? It's, you know what? It's kind of the way, it depends how you look at it, right? Like, is it depressing? It is sad. I can imagine it being really sad, like to live a whole life and then you have to say bye to it. I could also imagine it as very beautiful, that he was gifted this gift of having a family and friends and love and everything within his lifetime, and then he does help. He saves them in a way, but yeah, it's a very interesting episode. It messes with your brain for sure. How do you come back as the same person? We change so much as people throughout our lives. The person who returned would not be the same. Yeah, I think that's the one failing of TNG as a show, is that there's not a lot of continuity between episodes. They're all single episode stories. So I really do feel like Picard should have been shattered a bit in the episodes that followed. We see it come up a couple times where like he plays the flute, and I feel like in my head canon, he's remembering his family and the life that he lived. But yeah, we don't see him like go through a really freaking hard depression like I think most people would if they lived a whole life and then lost their whole family and then came back to their regular, you're at work. Imagine you're working your 9 to 5 and then you go live a whole life and you get married and you have kids and you're like an old man and then you blink and you're back at your 9 to 5. I think you would have a bit of a depression. We don't see that at all. He's perfectly fine. But in my headcanon, he struggles with it. But that's just in my headcanon. Do they reference it? I didn't know Philistine. I've only remember him like having the flute, but I didn't know if they actually referenced it. That's interesting. I could also see it changing you for the better. Like you don't, it's, I feel like it would be jarring to deal with, but maybe it changes you for the better. Oh, is this a wire on the ground? Pick up wire. You tug and pull at the cables, but they remain securely in place. Oh, maybe you have to connect the wire to this wire. Plug wire into mushroom. It's interesting. The wires go into the ground there. I forgot that those were wires. Look at lead case. Small lead case to keep stuff in. Weird. Yeah, he loses a lot. I mean, I know. I get it completely. They pretty much did that with O'Brien on Deep Space Nine when he had to live. Yes. Oh my God, that's true. The O'Brien is like the most tragic character. Underrated tragic character. O'Brien gets totally, absolutely destroyed. And then he's supposed to just like go on with his life hunky dory. Freaking O'Brien. Oh my God, you just reminded me how tragic O'Brien is. Wow, O'Brien. O'Brien. He sees a lot. He sees a lot. I don't know what to do here. I must be missing something. Can you imagine if I missed? Oh, is this a wire? Let's look. Pick up wire. You can't get that. Look at ground. I can't tell if they're shadows or wires. Okay, maybe it's just a shadow. Yeah, Deep Space Nine had way more room to be creative in that way, for sure. Worf, you think Worf is the most tragic character? I mean, Worf has a lot of bad stuff happen too. But some of it is a little bit self-inflicted for Worf. Like they portray him to be such a bad dad in the show in TNG. It's TNG, right? Yeah, in TNG he's what is he, Alexander? He's not very good at existing. But you get to know him better in Deep Space Nine. What the heck? I don't know what to do here. Do you guys know what to do? I don't know what to do. Okay, I'm open to suggestions if anyone has a suggestion. Because we're just stuck behind this door. How do I push the button, turn on the generator, connect the wires, go the other way from the stump? Let's go see. I don't think so. I thought I tried at the beginning, but let's go see just in case. Because I've gotten stuck in games before where I didn't realize I could just go a different way, like behind this bush. This is a dead end, I think. Yeah. That's what I tried earlier, but it's fair to, you would assume. Pull the button, kick the door. Okay. Is there something? Let me just double check. You can't go this way. Yeah, it's the same. Okay. I already checked the tree hole. I don't think the game wanted me to go looking in tree holes. Pull button. Time for a different game plan. Kick door. You hear a loud metallic sound. Then you notice the pulsing pain in your foot billowing like a mushroom cloud up your nerves. That was a bad idea. Okay. Can't just go around kicking things. Climb rock. He doesn't want to climb. He doesn't want to eat the magic mushroom. Eat it! Eat it, 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 eat it. Can I, wait, what if I ask Audrey something? Use remote. Oh. It looks like you can go back and forth. Do you think I missed something in the space station? Like I missed a knife or something? Yeah, Bunny Rabbit, oh man, I could rant for a long time. But basically, if you want to watch some Star Trek, you can also you can watch some good episodes. You don't have to watch every single episode from the beginning because they're so episodic. You could watch like 3 really good episodes and then see if you like it or not. I don't know if you can be soft locked in this game. I'm not sure. Oh my god, I forgot about the Worf back broken episode. Oh, that's a rough episode. Ugh. It's tough. It's tough. Yeah, Worf has a tough time. Not to mention, has a kid who doesn't like him very much. Will I have to look this up? I don't know. I don't know. There's cables, there's a mushroom, there's a door. We kind of just started Chameleon, but I can look it up. If this game even has a guide, this is a pretty indie game. Let's see. The Walkthrough King. Rub the berry on your body? Is that what we're supposed to do? Okay, let's see. Rub berry on body. Not in this game, you don't. This is in Space Quest 2, remember? Okay, I got a point, but it didn't help us progress. Let me go back to the guide. It kind of looks like... maybe we go I think we're supposed to go through time. I think maybe it's like, oh, we can't progress anymore, so then we use the remote to go to the future, I think. Okay, I'm gonna close this guide now. It looks like when you're stuck, you're supposed to maybe go through time. Let's see. I thought it was like we were gonna do past and then go into do future, like one chapter and then the other chapter, but it kind of looks like you're supposed to do this. Okay. Wow, the future is bleak. So is this what a nuclear winter looks like? Nuclear winters suck. Before you stands a man huddled by a burning drum, seemingly indifferent to the lifeless body a few feet away, decaying into the snow. You also observe a chimney nearly obscured by the snow and a snowman. Okay, talk to man. You greet the man and introduce yourself as Dodger from the past. I come in peace. You grin. You've always wanted to say that. My mission is to fix some temporal hiccup. You're too late, the man says without looking at you. Was he expecting you? How could he? You yourself learned you'd be traveling to the future, what, only 1 hour and 85 years ago? Trying to keep track of the timelines confuses you. Too late, you say. The man shakes his head. There's nothing much to try and save, he says. Besides, I failed to find oil today. My fire will die by nightfall, and I won't make it till dawn. We're all going to freeze to death tonight. Oh, welcome to the future. Well, Dodger, what a bummer. First night in the future isn't going to be a night to remember unless you can do something about the man's dying drum blaze. All right. I can drum blaze. I have berries. You want a berry? Use berry in fire. That wouldn't aid you in any way. Okay. Who's this dead guy? Look at guy. The man stares lifelessly at no point in particular, warming himself over a drum blaze, unalarmed at your unanticipated arrival through thin air. His clothes are torn and soiled, and an imperceptibly sweet but foul scent wafts from his direction. No, the guy on the ground. Look at the ground. The snow is heaped high enough to cover a house if the jutting chimney is any indication. For a moment you worry about snow blindness, but a quick glance at the sky shows it's thick with a pinkish haze, so perhaps there isn't a high risk of ultraviolet rays. Look at guy on ground. The man stares lifelessly. No, look. What is this guy? Who is this guy? Kick guy. You're anemic. You stand no chance fighting him. He's unconscious. You also observe a chimney nearly obscured by the snow and a snowman. Okay, look at snowman. It wouldn't have been a nuclear winter without a snowman. How quaint. The carrot is a nice touch. Take carrot. The snowman doesn't look too happy about losing its nose. Take sticks. Take stick. Take snowman arm. Okay, all right. What about this dead guy? Look at dead guy. The corpse is at an early stage of decomposition. The future sure looks uplifting. Okay. Into the chimney we go. Go into chimney. Enter chimney. You won't fit, Santa. Try looking inside it instead. Okay, look in chimney. Eat dead guy, Twinsen! You belong in a dystopian future! Peering down into the chimney, you see a leg jutting from the snow. You dig a little and find the leg is attached to a body. A little more digging reveals a hand holding onto an empty jar of jam, judging by the label. You retrieve it. It may serve you better than it does him. Okay, I've got some jam. I have berry and jar and jam and carrot. I'm making a nice meal. Let's save again. I don't know if there's soft locks, but I'm gonna save. Can I look into the chimney again? Oh, you don't want to stare down at it again. Okay. Well, oh, there's another screen. You stand in front of a large building. The bottom floor seems to have served businesses, while the upper floors were residential. A man stands seemingly aimless next to a hole in the wall. The street stretches onto the east. I'm going to pause for a second. It's eerily quiet. I'm going to boot up the Space Quest soundtrack, and I'm going to put it on in the background. Don't mind me. I know it's a little bit cheating, but you can't stop me. Hold on, let me get the right song. The songs. Okay, this seems good. We need something. I can't just game in silence. Okay. Okay. Hello. Talk to man. Hello there, I'm Dodger. I'm from the past. He's really messing with the temporal prime directive. That's very Star Trek. It's like, you can't just go through time and talk to people and be like, I'm from the past or the future. You're gonna mess with time. Oh, are you now? I don't know why I went Canadian there. Oh, are you now? I'm Jimbo from the future. You're from the future, you ask excitedly? The man stares as dead as the cesium infused ashes on the windowsills. Unless you brought with you something to eat from that past of yours, let me starve in peace, the man finally says. All right, should I give him the berry or the carrot? Let's give him a carrot. The man shows no interest in that. Okay, give berry. The man shows no interest in that. Give jar. The man shows no interest in that. I thought you wanted food. You're just like my toddler. I'm hungry, and then you won't eat what's in front of you. Look at building. Okay, bye. Wait, he probably wants something. Ooh, what's that? This place used to be a large-scale aquarium by the looks of it. You used to go to these as a kid. All the tanks are empty except for one, hosting a rather ominously luminous fish. Ominously luminous? Try to say that 50 times fast. Ominously luminous, ominously luminous, ominously luminous, ominously... Talk to fish. Oops, not the best plan. Okay, grab fish. Nice try as a grab. Get fish. Do you really want to grab a glowing dead fish, a clear indicator of radioactivity, with your bare hands? I'd think twice about it. Ooh! Put fish in case. You're not close enough. BRB. Because we have a lead case. Isn't lead good for radioactivity? Use case to get fish. Get fish with case. You retrieve the clearly radioactive fish using the lead case. Now what are you going to do with it? I don't know. I just solve problems. I don't know what I'm actually doing with them. Hi, Panda. Hello. I know, the man starving to death doesn't want my carrots. That's so rude. Okay, I have a fish now. Oh, maybe the statue in the past wants the fish. A radioactive fish. Let's go see. Oh, a cat. It's Mananan. The cat pays you no mind. Standard protocol, really. You're accustomed to that treatment, from other people at least. Get cat. Cats are all allergic to you, remember? Scratch cat. Like, scratch its head. Okay. Look at... Oh, that's not words. Look at sign. You see nothing special. Read wall. Read sign. Look at newspaper stand. Oh my god, one time we played that game. What was it? Police Quest? What was the game with the newsstand? And I got stuck for so long. This part of the street stinks. A cat sits in its little patch of the world. This city is his according to its posture. A beat up tire and a basketball reminisce about life pre-apocalypse. There's also a poster on the wall, a newspaper box, and a random dumpster. Okay, look at news. Oh, that was Codename Iceman! The newspaper dispenser. Get newspaper. Codename Iceman starts with a newspaper. Open newspaper box. Why? Why? Fine. Get tire. That tire's a dud. Besides, you don't know how to change a tire, so why bother? Fine. Get basketball. Back in high school, you were the star player. Dreaming big of making it to the National League, raking in a hefty paycheck, enjoying the company of girls, and soaking up all the fame. But then, that freak skateboarding accident messed up your knee. Oh my god. Anyway, you never laid a finger on a basketball since. I wasn't that good at basketball. Open garbage. Can't shake those old habits, huh? You were always the trash explorer extraordinary. In the middle of the rotting carton boxes and mystery odors, you stumble upon a classic roly-poly toy. It takes you right back to the good old days when that thing was your absolute fave. These toys feature a weighted base filled with beans or rice, ensuring they always bounce back. I feel like this is a hint. A weighted base filled with beans or rice. Look at toy. I see. Okay, weird. Read poster. A worn out poster clings to the wall, featuring a symbol that once adorned the CDs of your beloved metal bands during your teen years. Its meaning, though, remains an enduring mystery. Take poster. Okay. What is this box? Open box. I want it. Look at newspaper box. I want it, I want it, I want it. Why would there be a newspaper box and nothing to do with it? That's weird. You do something with everything in these games. Is this a sewer grate? Open grate. Think twice. Look at ground. Nothing special. Oh, give cat fish. Okay, use your computer. Use computer. You think about communicating with Audrey, but then realize you have no reason to. Okay, rude. Give cat jar. Okay, fine. Fine. This guy wants food. Does he want the fish? Give fish. Are you seriously gonna offer him this radioactive fish? Don't, unless you want him to slap you around with it. Oh, reference. You slap with the fish, right? Should I cook the fish? No. Okay, should I don't know. What if I open the toy? The roly-poly is not a Russian doll. It wasn't designed to open. However, maybe you could try something else. Maybe I could try something else, chat. Maybe I could try something else. Put toy in fire. Maybe I could break the toy open. You smash the roly-poly under your foot. Picking up the pieces, you see the bottom is filled with rice, which was served to keep the center weighted. You pocket the rice. Boom. I'm gonna give this guy some rice. Give rice. You offer the hungry man your rice. Thank you, but I'm still a bit hungry. Give carrot. How dare you? I gave you rice. What more do you want? Give jar. He didn't want the berry, I don't think. No. Okay, well, I really helped him. Hi, Doss! Yeah, we're playing Tachyon Dreams. We're tachyoning. I don't think I've checked the corpse's pockets. Check pockets. Check corpse. Nothing. Nothing. This guy needs fuel for his fire. Look in jar. The jar, it's empty. I could fill the jar with water. This guy's still hungry, like as if that's my problem. I have other problems. Maybe I can feed him the cat. It sounds bad as I said it. Get cat. Okay, well, you know what that means. Use the remote and we go back to the past. And then here we try to solve problems. So fill jar with water. You could ladle some lake water from the lake using your jar, but you have nothing to cover the top. Wow. You want me to find a lid for my jar in this economy? Okay, I'm gonna give the statue stuff. Give lead box. Try and put all sorts of items on the statue's hands, but none have any effect. What do you mean I have a radioactive fish? Give fish. I have a radioactive fish. I really thought that was gonna work. All right. I don't know. Use fish. Use jar. Use fish. Plug in fish. No, I tried to offer the hungry man the fish and the game was like, the radioactive fish? Why would you do such a thing? Okay, fine. I think I got too hasty. I thought that it would work. Let's go back here.
Hi there.
Thanks for the follow. Let's give this guy the fish. Give fish. Give box. You. Look at fire. A blaze burns in the drum. By the looks of it, it may die within the hour. I need fuel. I wonder what has fuel. Maybe the generator? I don't know. And I need a lid for my jar. What do you think, the lids just grow on trees? The tanks are empty. Can I get seaweed? Get algae. Get something. Look in tank. Empty. All right. The red herring. You're a red herring. Why can't I get the basketball? He doesn't want to. He doesn't want to pick up the basketball. Okay. Open garbage. You've already checked the dumpster. Push box. Kick newspaper box. I can't believe that there would be something in the game that you can't interact with. Like, why is this newspaper box here? A news dispenser. News dispenser. Get news. Open. Open box. You never cared for the news when they were news. Why start now? I don't know. I don't know. Look at fish for a sec. It's pretty radiant, all right. Doesn't quite whet your appetite. What? What is this the newspaper? Get newspaper on the ground? What is this on the ground? What is this? Look at floor? Alright, pick up cat. Talk to cat. Give fish to cat. Give berry to cat. What's with this cat? Put cat in jar. You start to get a little bit desperate. You just use everything on whatever items you have. Look at wall. Worn out poster. Links to the wall. I already read this. Remove poster. Get tire. Wait, don't you burn tires? Burn tire. Don't you burn tires? That could be fuel. That could be fuel, I think. Give tire to man. You know what I mean? That guy needs fuel and we have fuel right here. It's a tire. Or the newspaper. Get paper. He doesn't want to pick up anything. What kind of text parser, man, protagonist doesn't pick up every item that exists in the world? And then this guy doesn't want my carrot. Eat carrot. Oh, I ate it. You're on the verge of biting into the carrot when you notice a delightful worm happily nibbling away. I like how I was trying to eat the carrot in front of the hungry man. Finding it endearing, you opt to spare the worm. You discard the partially eaten carrot, finding that your appetite has suddenly disappeared. Your worm looks rather jolly. Watch out though, its teeth look razor sharp. I have a sharp worm. I have a sharp worm. Use a worm with berry? You place the worm on the berry, but nothing happens. The worm is clearly not interested in that. Okay, I know what you'll be interested in. Can I present you with a very weird looking mushroom? Da, 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 da. Do, 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 do. They described the mushroom as having a very hard skin. Use worm on mushroom. You place the worm on the mushroom and watch it munching contentedly on the fleshly substance. After a while, a chunk of the mushroom peels off completely and you pick it up. To your surprise, it's extremely spongy and... Ew, what's that smell? You've also lost sight of the worm. Oh well, it's off to greener pastures, better than in your pocket. I would like to point out the extreme temporal prime directive rules that we're breaking by bringing a worm from the future into the past. We have potentially destroyed the world. Look at mushroom piece. Spongy piece of mushroom. What does that smell remind you of? I don't know. I got points though. Yeah, I like having points. I'm wondering if I should give it to the hungry man. But let's try this lady first. No. Okay, use remote. Now that I understand that you're supposed to go back and forth, this game is much more palatable. Let's see. Give mushroom. He doesn't want it. Spongy mushroom. Spongy. Wait, maybe the cat wants a spongy mushroom. Yeah, there's no consequences for bringing a worm into the past. You can't even fly across, you can't fly to a new country with fruit in your luggage, let alone a worm through time. Give mushroom to cat. No, he doesn't like that. Okay, what if I use the mushroom as fuel? Put mushroom in fire. Place the spongy mushroom in the fire, but nothing happens. Whatever is inside the mushroom is truly well absorbed within, for it does not interact with fire. Oh no! Oh, it's okay. I thought I got soft locked. Because I still have it, so that's good. Nothing happens. Whatever is inside the mushroom is truly well absorbed within. What are you talking about? That's so crazy. Okay, I have to pause for 1 sec. I'll be right back. I'm just gonna run to the restroom. I'll be right back. Hello? Oh, hello? Hi. Sorry, I just had to go to the washroom and get a snack. I was a little bit hungry. I got this banana, but it's like green. I don't know if you're supposed to eat green bananas. But anyway. Okay, I could feel myself getting a little bit hungry. What are we doing? Stuff. Gaming. You only eat them when they're green? Really? It doesn't give you a tummy ache? Like green? I'll eat it. But only because I have to. I don't like when they're too soft and sweet either. The texture, like if they get too mushy, I get it. There's like a perfect sweet spot in between green. For me. Green and too yellow. But that's crazy. I always thought you weren't supposed to eat them green. Like it's like hurts your tummy or something. Okay. Cool. So I have a jar. I have a computer. I have a berry. I have a spongy mushroom piece. I have a remote. You just like banana? What about banana on peanut butter bread with honey? Banana and peanut butter? Good combo. Good combo. Pick up corpse. Can't get that. Pick up snowman. Kick snowman. You're anemic. You stand no chance of fighting him. The snowman? The snowman. Also, hi, Chad. How's it going? Can I go this way? No. Can I take this guy's shoes? No. Can I eat? Everything's about eating in this game. Mushroom. No. Hi, deep fried. Ooh. Wait, let your bananas get overripe and put them in the freezer for future banana bread I will never make. I thought you would actually make the banana bread. Otherwise, yes, I'm with you. You buy bananas and then you don't eat them and then they go black and you're like, oh, it's fine. I'll make banana bread, and then you never make banana bread. Yeah. I freaking love banana bread. I think banana bread is like the most delicious thing in the whole world. With chocolate chips, so good. I like to make pancakes with chocolate chips and banana. It's like banana bread pancakes. Remember I used to make banana bread cake for my birthday. I haven't made it, I don't think, in the last couple years. You want me to give the mushroom to the corpse? I'm feeding the corpse now? Maybe. Let's talk to this guy. Do you think you can point me to a possible temporal meltdown your timeline may be experiencing, you say, but the man ignores you. He's more concerned with the fact his body is deconstructing itself. I already gave you some food, man. Give mushroom. He doesn't want it. Give berry. Eat berry. I can't. It's too hard like a rock. What's that number? Look at the number 46. The number of this building is 46. Knowing this is of no benefit to you. Okay, well, why oh, probably. I was like, why did you put that in the game then? And then it said probably. Okay. So there's two things. We need fuel for this fire and we need that food for that guy. I got salt and vinegar goldfish. They're like so much more superior to regular goldfish because they're so salt and vinegary. Like more salt and vinegary than salt and vinegar chips. What? I don't know what to do. Okay, let's go through time. Have you played this game, Doss? Hi, process. Wait, thank you for what? Your local store didn't have them? Really? I'm surprised. I'm surprised. Hi, Hyle. I can totally tell now when I'm getting sick. Like, my body, I'm starting to get like body soreness, you know? And my brain's like, what are words? So I'm sorry if I start acting weird. What am I doing? Future. Okay. No, wait. No, that's not what I meant. I meant past. Past. The past is like the future, and the future is like the past. I can't believe this lady doesn't want the mushroom. She doesn't want it. Oh, putting the berry into the fire is a good idea. I'll try that when I go back. Okay. So there's a generator here. I'm gonna use the mushroom with the generator. I'm going to use the fish with a generator. I'm going to push the button. All right. All right. I just watched at least 3 streams at age 6 years. Thank you for watching my stream. Okay, that was a good idea with the fire. Thought I tried that, but put berry in fire. You place the spongy mushroom in the... Wait, not the mushroom. The berry. The berry. It says nothing happens. But I wrote berry. Put berry in fire. Yeah, I'm typically no backseating. I had asked for a hint earlier. We got stuck because we were in the past and I didn't know what to do, but turns out we were just supposed to go to the future. I didn't realize I didn't realize this was going to be a time travel game. I thought it was going to be like chapter 1, do the past, chapter 2, do the future. So I did ask for hints earlier, but you're right. I think maybe I should not have hints for a bit here until I ask again and I get stuck, which it might be soon. But for now, I'll try to use my brain. It's okay, Soltaire. Totally fine. Thanks for trying to help me. I think it's a good idea to maybe go back into the space station. Maybe we missed something in the space station. Can I like wash the berry? I don't know. Ah! Oh my god, the door jump scared me. Oh my god, I was watching Anaconda with my cousin when she was visiting last weekend. And, you know, chat knows I get jump scared. I get startled easily. But she didn't know that, I guess. So there was a couple points in Anaconda where I was like, and she was like, oh my god, what's wrong with you? And I was like, I'm very jumpy. But she didn't know that of me, and so I thought of chat. We watched both. We watched the old original Anaconda, and I had never seen it before, and it was like hilarious and crazy. And then we watched the one that came out a couple months ago. I don't know if you're supposed to do anything in this space station right now. I don't know. You're being tricky to me. Tricky. The jar needs a lid. Let me look at my jar. It's currently empty. I tried to put water in the jar, but then the game said I need a lid. It'd be pretty rude to pour water on his fire. He's like, I'm gonna die. And I'm like, here's some water. Wait, what about this cat? I haven't done anything with a cat yet. Feed cat. Oh my god, you have to watch Anaconda for movie night. If you feel like watching something bad, you have to be in the right mood to watch something like Anaconda. And I was in the perfect mood, and me and my cousin, when we were just like having so much fun. Oh man. I think that would be fun though. I'm sorry for coughing. I'm dying. Oh my god! Yesterday when I went out to get decorations for tomorrow's stream, do you ever just like yell in your car? I feel like having a car is the best place to just let out like an and it's like only appropriate either like you're home alone or in your car. But then sometimes I think the people, if you're stopping at a red light and I just let out a yell, like people at the bus stop can hear me. Actually, it reminds me of when I was a kid, when I thought it was so funny when my mom parked in the garage and I would be waiting in the car like this as a kid, and my mom hasn't quite opened the door yet, and she would be coming to the car, and like before, in the time between entering the garage and opening the car door, I would scream at the top of my lungs, and I thought it was so funny. And then as soon as she opened the door, I would go quiet. And as a kid, I was just like, thought it was so funny. But now that I know how sound works, she totally could hear me. Like a car isn't soundproof. She could totally hear me, and she was probably like, what is my kid doing? But I think you just become desensitized to weird kid stuff when you're a parent for so long. So she didn't say anything at the time, but now I'm like, she probably thought I was so weird, which is fair because kids are weird. Anyway, but now as an adult, I still just let out like an sometimes in the car. I already took a carrot from the snowman. Yeah, the new one, Acupuncture, New Anaconda, is a group of friends featuring Jack Black, a group of friends who want to make a new Anaconda movie based on the original Anaconda movie. It's a bit meta. It's pretty funny. If you like Jack Black, it's fun. Don't worry, Chameleon. No one should judge. No one should judge what happens in someone's car. Okay, think like a text parser. Think. What? I don't know, I can't think. Oops, I keep going in the wrong. It's like the past looks like the future and the future looks like the past. So put berry in water. I don't know. Oops, I can't spell. Pump the brakes. Put sponge in water. And by sponge, I mean mushroom. Put mushroom in water. It's funny when you pass people using the car speakers as a speakerphone, you can hear everything. Like people, it's like so loud when someone stops at a red light and they're like screaming into their Bluetooth speaker. Plug fish into cable. That didn't work. Wait, what's use wire with fish? Look at wire. They are connect to an apparatus of sorts to the inside of the boulder. Use mushroom with wire. Use fish with wire. It's gotta be something with the luminous fish and this rock. Hi, Drew! Thanks for trying to help me, Cyber. I think I'm gonna try to do it without spoilers right now. There's a red button on the door. The freaking generator. I'm thinking as hard as my brain can think, but there's only so much my brain can think. Give fish. She doesn't want my fish. This lady has 2 open hands. Use fish in water. Put fish in water. Surely you don't think to contaminate this lake with the radioactive fish you possess. Yes, I do. Yes. Do that. Contaminate. I don't know what you want from me. Wait, radioactive fish. Maybe. What is this? It's like the sink, but also we haven't done anything in this room yet. Use berry in fan. How? Use how exactly? Be more specific. Throw berry in fan. You hurl the berry at the sharp blades of the fan. Upon impact, they cut through the tough skin of the berry, flinging the chunky seed at you. You catch it and place it in your pocket. That's ridiculous, but I'll take it. Be good at the game. Thanks, Heil. I'm working on it. Look, I'm so pro. Okay, look at berry seed now. You stare and stare until you get bored. No, look at berry seed. Look at the berry seed. I can't. Nothing special. Okay, fine. I'm gonna go plant it or something. Maybe we give it to the statue. I'm just gonna assume everything's for the statue. Give berry seed. You try and put all sorts. She doesn't want it. Okay, fine. I'll go feed it to the guy. Wait, what if I put it in the fire? Put berry seed in fire. No. One Short Eye put out a video on speedrunning the Dagger Raymond Ra. Oh my god. One Short Eye does all the coolest videos. In another life, I'm that cool. In another life, instead of playing games, I make cool documentaries about games and speedrun and also play them and also do all those things. It was very cool. Very cool. Oh yeah, give berry seed. Oops, I didn't type it. Oh, did I type it? Okay. Oh my god. In another life, I'm not constantly dying of the flu. It's okay. It's okay. I have a berry seed. What do you do with a berry seed? You plant it, and you plant a berry tree. Right? But doesn't this guy want the berry seed? Like, why wouldn't he want a berry seed? He's hungry. He could eat it. Maybe I'll eat it. Eat seed. A rock hard berry seed. A rock hard berry seed. Put seed in jar. Seed, 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 seed. Put seed in tree hole. You rethink. Happy Friday, Drew. The seed will grow in his stomach. Oh my god, literally. Nowling won't eat watermelon because she read this book about the watermelon seed. And even though I pick out all the seeds, she doesn't trust me. Maybe use the seed with the wire. Oops, with wire. Use the seed with generator. Okay. I was really good. You know what? Use the remote. Let's go back to the space station because we had success here. We threw the seed into the fan. Use sponge with fan. And they wouldn't give us the same thing. Turn on water. Use how exactly? Be more specific with your verb choice. Turn on water. Use water. Use water with sponge. Sorry. Use water with mushroom. Turn on sink. You turn the faucet, but no water comes out. Oh, whatever is wrong with the ship has affected the water supply. You hope the problem will be sorted or you won't be able to wash dishes again. Look in sink. The sink is empty. She can't read, but I read to her. And I stupidly thought we could read a comedy about an alligator who eats a watermelon seed and then burps it out, and we go burp, and she thinks it's so funny, and now she's scared of watermelon. What does it remind you of? The smell. I don't know. Smell it. Smell mushroom. Sorry. You take a whiff of the overly spongy piece of mushroom. Its aroma is undeniably oily. The surface of the mushroom is dry, suggesting that the oil has absorbed well into the flesh. What? Can I like peel the mushroom? I don't know. Did you just say I invented a word? Use the remote, go into the future, put mushroom in fire. You place the spongy mushroom in the fire, but nothing happens. Whatever is inside the mushroom is truly well absorbed within, for it does not interact with the fire. So it's like I kind of need to crack open the mushroom, maybe? Open mushroom. Break mushroom. Cut mushroom. Squeeze a mushroom. What? You squeeze the spongy mushroom over the fire and an oily substance begins to dribble before your very eyes. The dying fire explodes into a mighty flame. What? That's crazy talk. Thank you so much, the man says. You just helped me survive another night. You can have my crowbar. A good scavenger like you may use it to find more gasoline. Okay. Man, green bananas are so hard to peel. Wow. Okay, squeeze. I've never used squeeze in a text parser ever as a verb. Squeeze. You thank him and pick up the crowbar. Half-life. Boom. What's my next Half-Life? It's like I was having memory loss the other day, and I was like, okay, I finished Half-Life 1, and then I played Half-Life. It's like, what's it called? Half-Life. The other one.
Hack the planet!
Hack the planet!
Shut up and get in the car! Hack the planet! Hack the planet!
Shut up and get in the car.
Squeeze the mushroom.
Opposing force.
Trust the fungus.
We played Half-Life Opposing Force. So then we just have to play Half-Life 2 now? Thank you so much for the 450 bits. I'll take those. I'll eat them up. Okay. Yeah, there's blue shift, but yeah, no, I don't. I think we go after what comes after one. Zeke! I know how to count to 2, surprisingly. But I was wondering if first of all, I couldn't remember if I finished Opposing Force. The answer is yes, I think. But yeah, I think we're gonna skip blue shift and then we're gonna go to Half-Life 2. I definitely liked Half-Life 1 more than I liked Opposing Force. But like Opposing Force was fun, but it wasn't like, oh my god. Oh my god, oh my god. You wedge the crowbar to a spot where you can push the lock. Pushing forcefully, you hear the lock snap. On top of the lock, the crowbar itself breaks. You cast the broken pieces aside, clearly useless now. This game is like so nice. It's so generous compared to the old text parsers. A, we haven't been soft locked yet. B, it hasn't let me use items wrongly. C, it gets rid of items that you don't need anymore. Like, how generous and kind are you? Jeez Louise. Inspired by retro, but not as painful. Open door. Let's go. Ooh. You're in a spacious cave. This music, by the way, is not from the game. This is Space Quest music. I'm cheating. You're in a spacious cave with what appears to be an artificial pool at the center, with gems set into the rock. Stalagmites and stalactites ring the room. You don't know what to make of it. Is it sort of a shrine? Okay. Okay. For anyone wondering why we're playing this game, I'm addicted to text parsers. And that's it. When we've played so many of them, we're running out. And so here we are. Here we find ourselves. Drink water. You think about this for a moment, then, feeling thirsty, you cup water with both hands and drink. It's quite unremarkable. You decide not to collect any of the water. Use jar with water. Think twice, buddy. There could be a better way. Okay, use fish in water. Free the fish in the water. Get gem. You latch onto one of the gems with your grubby hands. Pull and pull, but it remains in place despite your efforts. Okay. Yeah, Cosmic Void. They've made other point and clicks. Okay, cool. It's always nice to have a text parser slash point and clicks in my back pocket. But obviously I'm more addicted to text parsers than I am point and clicks. There's still a few point and clicks that we have to play, retro ones, that we haven't finished. The pool at the center of the room is clearly man-made, or is it? Your species didn't exist that long ago. It's half filled with water. Gemstones adorn its sides. Go swim. Oh wait, it said earlier he can't swim. Use berry in water. Put berry in water. Put fish in water. He really doesn't want to. Get water with jar? Can't get that. Oh, I forgot to use my computer. You try contacting Aubrey, the signal is very poor and you barely understand one another. You report your essential findings, the pool, the gems, and she instructs you to keep exploring. Why do I feel like Audrey's evil? Like this is like a weird computer, AI, evil. There's a lot of sci-fi movies where the computer is trying to kill you. Go in pool. Go in. Enter pool. Oh my god, I'm gonna eat this freaking fish. Contemplating consuming that unmistakably irradiated fish. After a moment of reflection, you wisely opt out of subjecting yourself to potential poisoning. I really want to eat it though. Why is there a pool here? Okay, wait, is there anywhere else we can go? I find text parsers very fun. The challenge, the pain, the torture, the art, the music. I love text parsers. What is this though? Why is this here? The cave sure is rocky, but you sort of expected it to be so. Look at the ground, nothing special. Look in water. Look. Looks like a big cell phone. This thing? I have a fish and you can't put the fish in the water. Make that make sense. I have a jar and I can't fill it with water. That doesn't make any sense either. I have a computer that you can't use. I have a berry seed that you can't plant. Let's just take a look again. Spacious cave. There's a pool with gems and rocks. Is it a shrine? I don't know. Pray. Kneel. Get gems. So he can't get the gems because he's too weak. Pull and pull, but it remains in place. Push gem. Oops. Push gem. Kick gem. Hi, dissidents. I'm sorry that your aunt is trying to be nice to you on your birthday. Tell her to... Thank you! Thanks, Camilla! Eat gem. Tell her to eat a gem. Tell her to... I don't know. Plant berry. Plant seed. Okay, fine. I'm leaving. Well, am I? Hold on. Nice shelf storage. Thank you. Plant gem. Wait, plant seed. I wonder why there's cables here. Can I push the button now? Nothing happens. There's wires outside, there's wires there, and then, but I can just open the door now. But maybe the wires were a red herring. Am I missing something? I must be, because I've tried everything. Jump in pool. It's giving me Day of the Tentacle vibes, where you have to play these 3 different, like all these different areas. Yeah, Nowling's not here today. She's too coffee to be my co-host today. No, she's fun. She's good. But she affects my pro gaming. Yeah, I told her, I said, hey, you want to work with Mama today? And she said, work? Ew, yuck. So, you know, can't blame her. Climb tree. Look in tree hole. Fill jar with water. I don't know. Okay, fine. Okay, let's talk to this guy. Hey, talk to man. Oopsie doopsie. You failed to strike a conversation with the man. He's only concerned about his dying fire. I already helped you with your fire. I already did that. Oh, thanks, Chameleon. Thanks. Thanks. She is still sick. Yeah, stop mocking me. She's very sensitive when she's sick. One day I'll bring her back on the stream when she's in a very happy, good mood, and maybe we'll play Pokemon or something. Maybe the cat? Give seed to cat. Okay. Yeah, she just says, I'm still sick. I'm just sick. She does say that now. Like today, she was like, I'm just sick. I'm like, can you have some lunch? She's like, I'm just sick. I have to play with stickers. Stop talking. Ah. Oh, are you talking about the music, some guy? Hold on, the music is not, it's a lie. Let me go back. I'm playing music in the background. But yeah, this game is inspired by the old Sierra games. The art looks like Space Quest or Police Quest. She did warm up. I feel like later on in the stream, towards the end, she was more receptive to me being like, say hi to this person, say hi to this person. Otherwise, she was like, no. No. She was mad at me because I made her stop watching cartoons and come work with me. So she started off grumpy, and then she was like, I'm sick. I can't do anything. I don't know any jokes. Yeah, she didn't really want to say bye at the end. But she said later she had a fun time, so take that as you will. I was like, thanks for helping me work. And she's like, it was fun. But I tried to get her to tell a joke, and she didn't want to. Maybe I could put the berry seed in the jar? No? Maybe I put the fish in the jar? The jar is too small for a fish that big. Okay, what if I put the fish, or what if I put the seed in here? Hi, Gallows. Let's plant the seed. Put seed in dirt. I don't know what you want from me. Oh, what if I want to get water from here? Get water with jar. Okay, I have no idea. I'm stumped. This guy wants food. I don't have any food for you. This guy, I already helped him. He gave me the crowbar. I have a fish and a berry seed. There must be something here that we haven't done. I don't know what, but... Talk to Audrey. I have found a glowing fish, you report to Audrey. It must be radioactive. Any way to cleanse it of the radioactive toxicity? Washing materials exposed to cesium with water containing microalgae can do the trick. If you can find some, that is. Okay. Sure. So let's go to the past and wash the fish. Oh, maybe in the other thing. In the pool. I tried to get the guy to take the seed and make a farm, but he didn't seem interested, seeing as though he's gonna starve to death tonight. But I did try that. Okay, wash fish. Wash fish in water. Cleanse the fish in the water. Clean fish in water. You do the dishes. That's what you do. I can't believe this didn't work. This was like a genius plan. Maybe there's no microalgae in there. Microalgae. What? Doesn't make sense to wash the fish in the aquarium. Wash fish in water. Surely you don't think to contaminate this lake with the radioactive fish you possess. Yes, I do think that. I do think that. I don't care about this lake. Maybe I need water with the jar? Get water with jar to wash fish. You could ladle some lake water from the lake using the jar, but you have nothing to cover the top. I don't want to cover the top. I just want to put it on the fish. Get flask. Throw baby. I've been trying to throw a baby. I need get jar lid. What do you think? It's like a lid. Get berry. You use seed with jar. Oh, don't throw rocks at vampire children. I learned my lesson. What about get dirt? Get lid. Use jar. Throw jar! Have I tried just talking to it? Hi. Nice try with hi. Are we playing Scrabble now? Hi, computer. The other games, sometimes in King's Quest you say hi and it's like, hello. What are the developers' names again? Hello, developer. Oops, I spelled it wrong. Hello, computer. Hello, cosmic void. Didn't work. Give me the answer. Wait, win game. Okay, fine. Screw. Wait, I have one more idea. Use remote. Oh, wait, there's no water here. Wash fish. You turn the faucet, but there's no water. There's no water. There's no water. You can't wash the... There's no water. Talk to Aubrey. Oh, talk to Audrey? What are you saying? Washing materials exposed to cesium. Is it cesium? With water containing microalgae can do the trick if you can find some. What the heck is a microalgae? BRB. Oh my god, make our own text adventure? A hoot? Cesium. Doesn't this look like water contaminated with microalgae? Wash fish. Use fish with water. Wait, get water with jar. Clean fish. Clean fish. Look at water. Look at algae. Okay. All right, that'd be great. I'd like to, yeah. If anyone wants to make a text parser based on Hoot's adventures, you probably shouldn't use Hoot because Hoot is a Squishmallow and Squishmallow will probably sue you. But you can make one about me if you want. I won't sue you. Well, as long as you give me some of the proceeds. I want to be involved. No, you know, no guarantees. I might sue you. I don't know. Let's talk about it. Get snow. You shovel snow onto your hand and enjoy the sensation of your fingers going numb. Is there some in my pocket? Get snow with jar. I'm stumped. Are you stumped? I'm stumped. No, I keep going in the wrong timeline. Look at algae. You stand on the bank of a deep lake, green and gray, where your reflection flutters beneath you, and dark blue, the shadows of the far bank. The water smells of fish and geranium. You even detect a hint of muskmelon, though you can't seem to see any of these in the water. You wonder about the reason for the strange odors. I don't know. Sorry for yelling at you. Wash fish. Wash fish in water. I want to contaminate it. Okay, it must be, we're missing the lid for the jar. Once we have the lid for the jar, then we fill the water. And once we have the water in the jar, then you put the water in the jar on the fish. And then, I don't know what you do. I don't know. Look at red text. Look at rock. Look at painting, maybe? Look at painting. There's a painting in red color on the larger rock. It reminds you of a man spreading his hands or birds. You can't say for certain. Just who made it? I don't know. Touch painting. Okay, fine. Does anyone have a hint? Does anyone, like, know anything about this game? It's gotta be something in here. We haven't done anything in here. Look at water. Lick rock? Is that a real hint? Is that real? Look under rock. The cave sure is rocky, but you sort of expected it to be so. Lick rock. Not your brightest move. You're on the right track with washing the fish. Das. What? Where would I get a jar lid? Is that a real thing? Do you think I need a lid for my jar? Just tell me if that's true or not. No. Fun. Okay. Wash the fish. I have tried washing this fish. Do you think? Do you think? Do you think that you can? I'm having so much fun. Let me move this over here. I'm just gonna make it gigantic. Gigantic alerts for the rest of the stream. It's friendly friendly mid-stream reminder that tomorrow is our 7 years of streaming, 7 fun thing stream. 11 o'clock Eastern. I have an idea. Why wash a fish when you can ask the cat to lick the fish? Clean fish with cat's tongue. It makes perfect sense. Talk to the cat. Wash the fish. Get cat saliva. All right, well, it's not a cat. Is it Mananan? What the heck? I thought that was smart. Chat's like, that was the dumbest idea I've ever heard. And I'm like, that was genius. What are you talking about? And then you have this fun joke about how the cat's tongue is covered in algae or whatever. Cesium. Cesium. Okay. There's been only 3 instances of a liquid that would allow you to wash. This one. Wash fish. Look at water. Clean fish. Okay, you're useless to me. Dead to me, even. Clean fish. Give fish. Oh, you have to clean it so that you can give it to him. He doesn't want it because it's radioactive, so I have to clean it first. Clean fish in snow. Wash fish in snow. Why is this snowman like so cute? Look at it. Okay. Fine. 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 Does it involve the jar, Das? To jar or not to jar? He's too good for, I mean, he's starving and he's too good for a radioactive fish. How long does it take to die from a radioactive fish? Probably a while. People these days, am I right? It doesn't involve the jar. How dare you? You sicken me with your game solutions. What kind of game doesn't let me wash a fish in the lake? All right, I don't care about the temporal prime directive. I will destroy the timeline.
There's nothing wrong
Exactly.
with me. Maybe there's something wrong with the universe.
Exactly. Thank you, Dr. Crusher. Thanks. 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 This game is jarring. You're jarring. Jump in the pool. Just go in. Go inside. Sometimes when I'm playing these indie games, I imagine the developers watching me just like screaming at them. And I wonder what they think. Use the jar! Yeah, I've tried using the jar. Yuck, no thank you. Playing video games? Ugh. I'm surprised she didn't ask me just to like look at the pirate over and over. Because she was so obsessed with that pirate from the beginning of Heroes of Might and Magic? Was it Heroes of Might and Magic? I'm talking about my 3-year-old for context. I think Ackerman is trolling me. Okay, what if I wash the fish with the berry seed? You think you rethink your strategy. Get water. We'll drink water. It's quite unremarkable you decide not to collect any of the water. How could there possibly be another way to wash the fish if it's not in the lake and it's not in this beautiful pond that I discovered and it's not in the aquarium? How else do you wash things? And on the ship, this is a trick. They have no water. There's no water here. How can it work? Wash fish. There's no water. You hope the problem will get sorted. There's no water. There's... Okay, I don't know. I give up. I give up. I need a more aggressive hint. I can't figure it out. I concede. This freaking guy, look at him staring at me. So smugly. Smugly. Release the fish in the past and get a super fish in the future. I think we've already done that because we went to the future and then, or we got a worm and then we released it in the different timeline. So there's going to be an omega worm monster. Okay, sorry, I was stretching, waiting for Doss to give me a better hint. Doss, please. When I don't have water, I just use hand sanitizer. Got any of that? In this game? No. In real life, everywhere. Everywhere, but it's not enough, apparently. to fight the germs of a toddler. What if I use my computer? Audrey. Audrey. Ask Audrey for help. I don't know how to wash a fish. How do you wash a fish? Maybe I barbecue it? Barbecue the fish. Doss, you misled me. How could you do that? How could you betray me like this? What do you mean? What do you mean? If you backseat incorrectly, everyone in chat shouts shame in all caps. I just hope you know that. Did you ask if you needed the jar or if you needed the jar lid? Both? I asked if anything involved the jar. If the answer involved the jar. Doss? Doss. 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 If that is your real name. So it involves the jar. Well, I'm typing. Shame. Oops, that's not all caps. Shame! Shame! I'm too busy to type answers in the game. I'm typing shame in the chat. So the answer involves the jar? Why do we need to clean the fish? You can't ask future questions. Oh, thank you.
Of shame. Now.
Shame.
Shame.
Shame. Shame. Shame.
Bad vampire.
Shame.
Shame.
Bad vampire! Bad! We're washing the radioactive fish because I have to feed the dying man fish, and the fish is radioactive. So the answer involves a jar. But that's still, I already tried the jar and everything, so that doesn't help me enough. Use jar on snowman. I already tried the jar and everything. Don't make me pull up the guide. Don't make me cheat. I keep going in the same time period. I tried collecting water from that lake to pour on my fish. I tried that like 25 minutes ago. And I have tried to collect water from this lake in my jar also. Use jar in water. Get water with jar. Collect water with jar. Use jar. Smash jar. You usually have to parse a subject, guys, unless it's obvious what you're trying to do. Sometimes it says, can you be more specific? Fill jar with water. Time for a different game plan. You don't wash the fish directly in the jar. Well, I was trying to collect the water in the jar and then pour the water on the fish. There's only two. Well, okay. This is the wrong body of water. But listen, bad vampire. Over here, when I use the jar, get water with jar, it says I have no lid. Maybe I should pull up a guide. It's been a while. Dust, you don't remember? Oh my god, that's the blind leading the blind in here. Okay, it's fine. I'm gonna get my own hints. I'm an independent woman.
I have a bad feeling about this.
I've got a bad feeling about this. I've got a bad feeling about this.
I'm just gonna search lid. It didn't come up with anything on the guide. It just says fill your jar with water from the lake. What lake? This guide, all the guide says is fill your jar with water from the lake. What are you talking about? Fill water. Fill jar with water. There's a lid. This guide doesn't even mention the lid. Well, I'm trying not to look too carefully in case there's other spoilers. There's a freaking lid. Well, I mean, I gathered that since the game is telling me I have to cover the top. Where did I even get this jar? It must be in my get lid. Get jar lid. Ugh, lid sounds fancy. Is that a new kind of pizza topping? Get lid. What could be used as a lid? I don't understand. It's stupid even because I don't need the lid. I don't think. Get lid. That's okay, Dallas. Don't worry about it. I'm just trolling you. Maybe I can use the basketball? Get ball. It doesn't let me pick it up. It just talks about how I dreamed of basketball. Use ball as lid. It's on the screen with the guy, but it's not directly visible? What? What in the Sierra 1984 hell are you talking about? Not directly visible. This is gonna drive me crazy. Get lid. Look. Just look around. Just look around. Just look around. There's a burning drum, seemingly indifferent to the lifeless body a few feet away, decaying into the snow. You also observe a chimney, nearly obscured by the snow, and a snowman. I'm gonna look in this chimney again, even though the game said there was nothing left in the chimney. Look in chimney. You've already searched the chimney, remember? You don't want to stare down it again. I'm gonna look at the corpse. The future sure looks uplifting. Search corpse. Don't you dare deling me. Rifling through the dead man's pockets, you find a jar cover? Why would he have a jar cover? I looked at that man so many times. I looked at the corpse, but I didn't type search the corpse. Search the corpse. Search the corpse. Why would a corpse have a jar lid? A jar lid. Get out of here with your jar lid. I just want to point out that I knew the answer. I just didn't understand. I don't want to talk about it. Fill jar with water. Well, they've really embraced the retro vibe of the pain of old text pressers. You ladle some water from the lake using your jar, then seal the top with the cover. If this was a true 80s or 90s text presser, they wouldn't have even mentioned the lid. And I would play for another 20 hours, and then at the other 20 hours, I would scream, and then chat would be like, you need a lid for your jar, obviously, and I'd be like, I hate you. Okay, now wash the fish. Just do it. Wait, I know how to do this. Wash the fish. You place the fish in the sink along with the microalgae infested water. After a while, you remove the fish, which has lost its luminosity. The microalgae sure devoured all that foul radiation. It now looks like a regular dead fish. Smells like one too. You'd probably eat it if you were hungry. I know someone hungry, because I've been stuck on this part for a really long time. You'd have to get swallowed by a whale and take it to an island. You'll find the jar lid on the ground. Yeah, and it would be like 1 pixel on the beach that you don't even realize is a jar lid. It would be like, chat would be like, oh, you didn't get eaten by the whale. Obviously, you idiot. It's true. Give fish. Thank you, the man says, after you give him both rice and fish. That's mighty kind of you. I have nothing to offer you but this winged idol, a little trinket of no great value, but it's all I have. Now, what exactly are you going to do with that, Dodger? And in the post-apocalypse, no less. I know. I have an idea. Now we're zooming. Give idol. You place the winged idol in one of the statue's hands. Okay. I win. Now what? Oh wait, use the computer maybe. Oh man, I have to go talk to Audrey. Talk to Audrey. Don't you have a mission to complete, she says? It's important you use your remote. Remember, if you encounter something out of the ordinary, use your computer to communicate with me. I solved half the quest, Audrey? So... I was kind of hoping you would, like, pat me on the back or something? Like, say, woohoo, you did it, you're so smart. Or something along those lines. Okay. We haven't done anything in here yet. I have a berry seed. Put berry seed in pool. It's the only thing left to do. Kill me. You submerge the berry in the water. A boring moment passes. You then watch it swell underwater, transforming into a fruit that's thrice the size of the berry you had picked. The fruit has the scent of honey and grapes. You reach into the water and take it. Great. Super. Super duper duper duper. Super duper 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 duper. Just eat it. Just eat the fruit. Eat it up. Something tells you this fruit is too important to eat. Okay. I'm gonna go sacrifice it. Whew, I'm getting riled up. Give fruit. Once you place both heavenly items in the statue's hands, you hear a sound of rock grinding against rock. Then the statue begins to levitate. Its eyes flicker. Then darkness falls around you. A voice comes from the unmoving mouth of the statue. Dodger, thank you for releasing us. You've displayed impressive skills. We invite you to join us. Our timeline is in peril. Join you say? I just scrubbed dishes up there in the space station. How am I supposed to help you with your problem? There's no time for this. Our world is on the brink of unraveling, and yours could be next. You need to make a decision. Well, saying goodbye to my job would sting a bit, but hey, everyone deserves a break, right? All right, count me in. Let's do this. 1 year later, I'm only at 42 points out of 158 points. At the end of your last adventure, you were deposited into another world to stop a temporal disaster. Time was unraveling. You haven't heard from anyone since. As far as you know, this world is deserted. Why were you brought here? Is it all a big mistake? All you know is you're a dishwasher and you haven't washed any dishes in a while. Anyway, you're famished. In the past, you'd snag fish from the nearby stream, but lately the fish seem to have ceased their activity there. You'd better get hunting, Dodger, but first you'd need to fashion up a hunting tool. All right. Look, our hair's longer, or did I hallucinate that? Okay, I see a stick. Get stick. Snatch the stick protruding from the bush and pull it out. What's the next move? Get mushroom. They're too big to uproot. Eat mushroom. Hungry as you are, the smell coming out of those mushrooms isn't exactly drawing you in. All right. Easy. Easy game for babies. I'm gonna ace this chapter. I'm warmed up now. Wait, this is the only... I can't go anywhere. Climb rock. No, okay. I guess I thought I was gonna be going to a different screen, but I guess not. This is a cave. Enter cave. Oh boy, you've always been afraid of the dark. Whipping up some courage, you dive into the cave. Oh, nice, a cave. The stench is awful. Something's met its end in here. Fingers crossed it stays dead. If this was me 5 years ago, I would have never found that cave. Not in 100 lifetimes. But because I played text brushes before and I've gotten stuck for hours upon hours with hidden caves, now I know. Clumsily searching around, you run your hands over the floor until you come across something long and pointy. Snatching it up, you carry it back to the cave entrance. In the light, you notice the sizable tooth, likely from a predator. Use tooth with stick. Good thinking. You hone the branch's tip, creating a makeshift spear. Now, go out there and bag yourself some dinner. The following day. Your roaming the jungle has brought you to an altar. Its purpose unknown. As you're about to examine it, you think you see someone in the shadows. I don't see anyone. Do you see anyone? There's definitely someone moving in the shadows. Oh. Whoever she was, the moment she saw you, she ran straight back into the bushes and out of sight. Chase her! Okay. But like, first, what's this altar that's like sacrificial? Get blood. Gross, but how would you go about collecting that? Okay, I'll be back for you, blood. I'll be back for you. Ah! My girlfriend. I haven't talked to anyone in a year. Smell flower. Pick up flower. I just want it. I just want it. Don't ask questions. Ooh, what's that shiny thing? Look in bush. The bushes are in many colors. They are massive, allowing an exit only to the east and to the west. You see something shiny in the depths of the massive teal bush. Looks like a key. Get key. On account of the thorns, you can't just reach inside the bush and grab it. Enter bush. Okay, no need to run, you say, out of breath. You'll never get the key, the woman pants. I made sure no one would. What key? Don't play coy with me. I know all your Gorodian tricks. Goro what? I don't know any Tagoro whatchamacallem. You're the first person I've ever seen since I got stranded in this world. I guess you're not a good Gorodian agent. You don't look the part. The woman spends the next 20 minutes telling you her story. Apparently a race of aliens called Gorodians have devastated her homeworld in search of the last piece of the map to the legendary Garden World. The Garden World, a planet blessed by an ancient race of aliens and said to contain powerful relics. In their search, the Gorodians have traveled through space and time to collect different pieces of the map that shows the way to the Garden World, devastating countless planets in their wake. They almost succeeded, but Tennis hid the final piece of the map. Her mission had landed her on this world, and she's been stuck here ever since, like you. An interesting story, you say, when she's done. Are you the only one around here, or is this world deserted? There used to be intelligent life here at some point, judging by the structures in the east. I don't know what happened to the people here, but they had disappeared before I arrived. I'm sure if we put our heads together, we could figure out how to leave this world, you say. Tennis stares at you unconvinced. All right. Should I, kiss her? What's this on the bench? A bag. Take bag. You ask Tennis about the contents of the pack. She informs you it doesn't hold much in terms of equipment, but perhaps you'll find something useful in it. Take it, bag and all. The jungle is a dangerous place. As you slip on the bag, she warns you to stay clear of the water. There's a sea monster prowling. She tells you how one time the tide was high and swept her tent to sea. The monster swallowed it whole along with most of her equipment. You thank her and make a big mental note to yourself, avoid the water. Knowing you'll forget about it soon enough. Whoa. How does the game know me so well? Look inside bag. Searching the bag, you find gauze. Alright. There's the water I'm gonna look at and touch for sure. She's so cute. Look at her. Sit. Kiss her. Ugh, her? Sounds fancy. Talk to her. Kiss. What's her name again? Tennis. Tennis. Tennis, I think. This is hardly the time or place for that. Okay, fine. Don't kiss her. God. In my Sierra games, you could kiss whoever you wanted. Even the xenomorph. Get the key. It doesn't want me to get the key because of the thorns. Get the thorns. 5-head. You wouldn't dare. Enter bush. Crawl in bush. Look at, but especially the xenomorph. Me, xenomorph, and the minotaur. Centaur? He was a centaur in Quest for Glory. A centaur family that I liked, that I hit on a lot. And the xenomorph. Whatever. An exit only to the east and the west. You see something shiny. How do I enter the bush? I don't understand. An exit to the east. Enter bush. Alright, I'm gonna need... Okay, wrap hand in bandage. Use bandage on bush. The thorns are sharp and long. The bandage has no protection against them. Oh, okay, well, at least you were thinking what I was thinking. I appreciate that. Get the flower. Can't get that. Fine. I don't care about you anyway. Whatever. Whatevs. Get blood with bandage. For no apparent reason, you dip the bandage in the blood. You then retrieve the soiled material. Just why are you doing that? I don't know. Because it's a text parser and you just do stuff. And it doesn't ever make any sense. Well, sometimes it makes sense. But usually it doesn't. And we do it and we solve things and we win. And we have fun, right, chat? It's like a whale in the back. If you didn't kiss the xenomorph in Space Quest, then were you really playing Space Quest? What is this like thing in the sand? Look at sand. The sand is soft under your feet and the gentle copper dunes are washed by relentless surf. The sea may be too turbulent for swimming, not that you can swim. Doesn't it look like there's something in the sand? There's a footprint in the sand that looks like it was made by a giant creature. Speaking of which, a shark is prowling the waters in the distance, and it's massive. You better watch out, Dodger. From here, you can go back west or continue east. I have an idea. Throw bandage in the water. Because it's like bloody, and sharks like blood. Throw bandage in water. Oops. Give shark bandage. Should I drown? I don't want to drown. Maybe I should get eaten though. Okay. Enter. Open door. It's locked. You follow the shore to the hills. To the north you see the river that flows downhill to the sea. Before you use a structure whose purpose is unknown to you. Unlock door. Oh, that's the key that we need from the bush. Perplexing. Okay, well, I guess I've got to get eaten by the shark. Hello. Talk to shark. Just in the water. And I haven't drowned yet. She told me specifically, she said not to go in the water. But I don't listen, I guess. Stand on... What is this called? I don't know. Climb. A pillar. Yes, thank you. Climb on a rock. And look at column. There could be a temple sunken in the sea, but you can't be sure. There's a temple sunken in the sea. Look at pillar. Climb pillar. Okay, so there's a weird footprint. There's a shark. I have a bandage with blood. In a bag. I also have a bag with protective leather stuffing. Remove stuffing from bag. I don't know. Talk to woman. She doesn't answer. Leave her be for now. Leave her be for now. Okay. Well, she got me in this mess because why did she throw the key in the bush? I'm in bush. There's thorns. You can't get the what if I use the bag to like hide your hand from the thorns? You don't think you can get it on account of all the thorns? Look at the altar. The altar is without chips or cracks, as though the elements in the passage of time have left it untouched. On top of it, you spot what seems like a small pool of blood. That's it, eh? Can't go back. Okay. So it's gotta be something with the water and the shark and me and the shark. Maybe if I put the bandage on, it'll attract the shark. And then I'll get eaten. But that's a good thing. Maybe. You see a bench. Tennis is here. Yeah, I can ride the shark like Lara Croft. Yes, use bandage. A bloody piece of cloth. Wear cloth. Throw cloth. Hey, shark, can you just like come eat me, please? I'm very tasty. Talk to shark. Look at shark. Watch out, Dodger, there's something in the water. It probably isn't amicable. The sheer dimensions of it remind you of the six-headed Jmingulduin from Semtolia 15. Only this one smells better. You, however, smell like your old self. I can't believe I'm not getting eaten. That's crazy. Why? She said avoid the water. She said don't go in the water, and I'm just in the water with a shark and I'm not getting eaten. What the heck? And I have a bloody cloth on me. That's weird. What's the point of a bloody cloth? Use bloody cloth. Use cloth. Look at blood. I said I was not gonna get stumped in this chapter, and then look what happened. Put cloth on floor. Put cloth on pillar. Swim. You're as good a swimmer as a shark dancing the Roomba. Put cloth on rock. You think I'm too shallow? He won't go any further. He's too risk averse. Look at rock. Jagged rock formations jut from the surf. You shut your eyes to absorb the moment and try to picture them, but their sheer size and broken features transcend your imagination. You looked it up. Can you emote your feelings of the answer? Look at rock. Climb rock. Those are my feelings about everything every day. Look at bush. Use cloth on bush. Sorry, what? I thought we were on a roll, chat. I thought we were on a roll. It's this freaking bag, isn't it? Bag. bag. Burbling softly. The water seems deep. Go in water. Enter water. Swim. I'm gonna, what do you mean? Oh, I always, what do you mean? Okay, how about if I give cloth to the woman? The bloody cloth. Use bag. Fill bag with water. Use cloth and water. Use cloth in water. You must have gone completely mad. That's what I tried to do earlier. You remove the soiled bandage from the confines of the leather bag and allow the blood to seep to the water. I tried that so long ago. Within seconds, the monster, up until now disinterested in you, whirls around and barrels straight at you. Now what are you gonna do, Dodger? You watch as its massive mouth opens, and before you know it, the world becomes pitch black. The stench of lard left rotting in the sun streams into your nose. Then a rumble moves through the body of the sea monster, and then another. Before you know it, you're spat out at the speed of a bullet. Apparently, you weren't to its taste. How lucky you are you? You discover you're not the only thing disgorged. Beside you, bobbing in the water, you find a leather glove, which you pocket. You also discover you're floating in a pool of monster bile. The stuff is burning your skin, so it must be acidic. Judiciously, you quickly scoop some up with your bag. The leather stuffing will assure it won't easily burn through the fabric, or so you hope. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. She's very helpful. Thank you for helping in this journey, Miss Lady who put freaking key in the bush. Just wearing the glove will do you no good. What exactly is it you want to do? Pour acid on the bush. Use bile on bush. Use glove to get key. Wear glove to get key. Wear the glove. What exactly is it you want to do? Okay. Wear glove to... Oh, hi, Infinity! Pour bile. Pour bile on thorns. Use bile on thorn. The bag is now filled with acidic sea monster bile, the things you collect. A sturdy leather glove. Happy Friday, Infinity. How's it going? Use bile on thorn. Use bile on bush. Wear glove to get key. Oops. It's been fantastic. That's amazing. That's so great. That's wonderful. Why are you trolling me, game? Why? 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 Use glove on thorn. Thorns. Put bile on glove. Cover glove with bile. There could be a better way. Could there? Could there be a better way? Could there be? The bushes are in many colors. They are massive, allowing an exit only to the east and the west. You see something shiny in the depths of the massive teal bush. It looks like a key. Pour bile on teal bush. Thanks to Dada. Thank you. Where's our alerts? Why didn't it work? Thank you for the 35 months. And thanks for the congratulations on the 7 years. Thanks. So hard, Laszlo. Thanks. Where's our alert? It's like broken for a second here. Let me reset this thing. The Last Jedi is a great movie. Maybe that's why Brian didn't read your message. Because of the Last Jedi comment. Come on, I clicked it. I clicked. I clicked it 3 times. Now when it starts working again, it's gonna play 3 times. Oh my god, I'm starting to really be dying. We're powering through. How does one use acidic waste and a glove to get a key that's in a bush? Does use bag with bush. Use bag with ground. Use pour bile on thorns. Use bile on bush. How's it going? And that's a pretty cool game so far. It's killing me, but that's what it's supposed to do. Wear the glove. Just wearing the glove will do you no good. What exactly is it you want to do? I want to wear the glove and get the key. Wear glove to reach key. Use glove. Wear glove on hand. Put glove on thorn. Wear glove on key. I don't know what you want from me. I don't know what you want from me. I'm a nice person. Wear glove to dig hole. This is the song that plays when you win Space Quest. And it makes you feel happy. Wear glove to pick flower. Nice. Nice, 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 nice. I feel like the only thing left to do is get the key. It's the only thing that makes sense. That's true. I'm playing the victory music prematurely. A little bit cheating. Pour bag on bush. Pour bag on thorns. I don't understand. The bag is now filled with acidic sea monster bile. Cover glove in bile. This is a classic, quintessential text parser experience where you know the answer, you're close to the answer, but you're not typing the right verb. It wouldn't be a text parser if that didn't happen. Spray bile at the bush. Put glove on arm. I don't know what you want. Wear glove on hand. Wear glove. And then the game says, just wearing the glove will do you no good. What exactly does he want to do? What does he want to do? I want to get the key out of the bush. Get key. You can't just reach inside the bush on account of the thorns. Dead. Dying. This is the combination of possibly having COVID and then also getting stuck in a text pressure is my end. It's my doom. My glasses. I will wear glasses and I will be so smart. Oh my god. Tomorrow's gonna be a marathon, chat. I can already tell. Our 7-hour stream, where you have to keep me alive with, because I'm feeling so sick. You have to keep me. I hope you'll come, is what I'm saying. I hope you'll come and have fun with us tomorrow, because otherwise, what's the point of anything? Let's try. Doesn't like the word pour. Use spill, spray bile on bush. You would think it would let me use on thorns. I already tried this a million times. Use bile on bush. Use bile on. I don't know. Yeah, so far there hasn't been any stairs. Not like stair quest. Wear glove to pour bile. Coffee every hour? That's a good idea. It's got to be at least a 2 coffee stream. Also, I'll have Dayquil, which has caffeine in it. We'll order some sushi. I don't know. I'm just tired. Oh my god, it's almost the end of stream. It's almost the end of stream. Oh my god. Okay, give me a hint. How do I do this? How do I pour the bile on the bush? Just tell me. You don't use the bile. Oh. You told your aunt to leave. Isn't it? Oh my god. No, it's not the end of stream yet. It's just I'm getting to soon. I have to decorate for tomorrow, and tomorrow's stream starts at 11 a.m., which means I have to start getting ready at 10 a.m., which means I have to decorate at 9 a.m., which it's just too many hours. I mean, not enough hours. But no, I'm not leaving it, distance. Don't worry. For your birthday, I will solve this answer. Wear glove to reach key. Wear glove to get key. Wear glove to move thorns. Wear glove to pick thorns. Use glove to pick thorn. Use glove on thorns. Stop telling me to pump the brakes. Use glove on thorns. Yeah, I got decoration. I got decorations. I got so many decorations for the theme. 7 Seas. The 7 years of 7 Seas. It's gonna be a pretty chill stream though, chat. Well, it's not gonna be chill. It's gonna be fun. But I don't have like... I don't have a big announcement. It's just gonna be a fun stream. I'm not like lighting my house on fire or anything. Use gloves on thorns. Use glove on thorns. Use glove to move thorn. Look at thorn. Razor sharp thorns protrude from every branch. This jungle is a death trap. Use glove on branch. Use glove on... No, I'm not flooding or anything. I don't know why I said house fire. Maybe because sometimes we do those sparklers. Maybe I can find a sparkler. Use glove on key. Use glove on key? Okay, all right. Cosmic, whatever your name is. Wearing the leather glove, you reach inside the bush and grab the iron key. How clever of you. That was a text parser issue. That was a text parser issue. Submit bug report. I hate you. Okay, cool. Moving on. Jesus.
I have a bad feeling
I have a
about
bad feeling
I've got a
about
bad
this.
feeling about this. I've got a
That was not an Alv issue. That was a text parsing issue. Because it use I don't even remember the answer, but it was wrong. Is what on the key, use the glove on the key. You don't use the glove on the key. You wear the glove on your hand to get the key. Roberta would never. I'm telling Roberta on you, Cosmic Void. I'm calling Roberta right now. I have her number. It's Roberta. Oh my god, sorry, I just checked my phone. More people at the daycare getting diagnosed with bronchitis. Freaking bronchitis. The thing is about bronchitis, because I have this sick kid with a cough, and then I'm Googling like bronchitis. A lot of these things like ear infections and bronchitis and stuff, they give antibiotics for it, but a lot of the time they're like, well, it could clear up on its own. But I guess you go to the doctor and the doctor's like, okay, here's some antibiotics. But sometimes it clears up on its own. So maybe I have bronchitis. I guess I'll find out. And maybe she has bronchitis. I don't think so. I think she's getting better. But like, how do you know if you have bronchitis or if you just have a regular cough? I guess it's phlegmy. I think it's phlegmy. Anyone feeling phlegmy in the chat? Okay, anyways, use key to open door. You open the door. The key fits into the keyhole. You open the door and step inside. Thank you. Wait a few days. I feel like a few days isn't enough time these days. Like, the amount of times I've taken my daughter to the doctor and the doctor's like, come back in a few days. So it's like, more like, well, it depends on, I'm not gonna give any doctor advice. But last time, I'll give you an example. Last time I thought she had an ear infection, took her to the doctor. She was like, went over the age 2, we like to wait a few days to see if the ear infection clears up. I'll give you the prescription, but wait a couple days. They always want you to wait a couple days. My itis has bronchiolated, I think, so. Anyway, I don't think we have bronchitis, but it's very interesting that a couple kids have bronchitis, and then the other couple kids have COVID, so maybe I have COVID bronchitis. I say have, because right now I'm feeling okay, but I can feel it coming upon me. It's like when you have a toddler who's sick, it's like you're seeing your future. You see your toddler, you see her coughing, you see her fever, you see her sick, and then you're like, that's gonna be me in 3 business days. So that's why I say me. Okay, you're inside the circular edifice. Before you is a fountain of sorts made of marble. Perhaps the building is not quite as abandoned as you believed, for a flame burns in the lamps on the ceiling, or perhaps it is some sort of alien technology you don't understand. Either way, the place is very quiet. Okay, drink the fountain. Drink the water. This is a fountain, isn't it? I want to go somewhere. Okay, fine. Look at fountain. A marble fountain occupies the center of the room. It must have seen better days, for no water is being discharged. Instead, the basin is filled to the brim with a hard, gelatinous substance. You're able to make the contours of something absorbed well within the jello. What? Use bile in fountain. Dab. You zip open the bag and the stench of 1,000 liquefied shrimps punches into your nose. I just want to say that using the bile on the thorns was 5 head, okay? Luckily, your experience as chief dishwasher has built up quite a resilience in your ungodly odors. You gently pour the bile you kept in your bag and watch as the acid swiftly dissolves the gelatinous substance in the fountain. Miraculously, the object kept within has survived unscathed. A piece of paper with a few a paper? I used toxic sea creature bile. The paper survived? Okay. Look at paper. It's just as it appears. Look at page. A single page with text in an alien language. Okay, BRB. Let's give it to my girlfriend. Maybe it's laminated. Hello, girlfriend. Give paper. You show tennis. The paper page. It's a weird name. Tennis, I gotta say. No offense to any tennises in the chat, but your name is a sport. Her eyes widen as she starts reading the alien text. She informs you it's a Margadonian poem. The Margadonians, you remember them from earlier in your adventure. They were the fellas who left us scribbling on that rock in the jungle. Tennis tells you the poem reads, "Sing to me at my shrine's gates, and the path will open." Kirby. Wait, I think I'm supposed to use my computer. That AI thing. Oh, I don't have a computer anymore. Wait, what happened to my computer? Oh, well. Okay. Sing. Sing a song. I thought this was it. It looked like an entrance of some sort. Didn't it? Okay, how about over here? Sing. Nice! These pillars could be the gates mentioned in the poem. You clear your throat and start humming your first thing that comes to mind. Well, I used to wash dishes and I made living fine, but then disaster struck and everyone got displaced in time. A portal of sorts has appeared between the pillars. You feel pulled to it. You're unable to resist its lure. You're back in space, Dodger. That portal deposited you far away from the shore. You suppose you're not suffocating to this, so this place, wherever it is not deprived of oxygen. Now what? Don't fall. Don't fall. What? What kind of homage to the Quest games doesn't let you die in space? This is the perfect opportunity to kill your protagonist off the edge. Oh, Cosmic Void. Hire me. I will be your gamer advisor. Jump off the edge. Do it. Okay, we'll have to imagine. We'll have to imagine it. Standing between the two pillars, a gaming board with small colored balls appears before you. You hear a deep voice in the distance saying, "Only the wise may pass through these gates. Prove your worth by clustering same with same." Well, Dodger, looks like you have to beat the game. Oh my goodness gracious. Yeah, Stair Quest. Stair Quest and this game need to come together. Press X to leave or R to restart the puzzle. Use the arrow keys to rearrange the balls in such a way that all the balls are the same color touch one another. What? All the balls with the same color touch one another. Okay. Oops. I just left immediately. Oh, X to leave. I understand. Okay. It's weird, like you can't control. It's like just confusing. It's a little confusing how you control the thingies. Pretty good at these, I think. Boom, pinks touching each other. But not for long, probably. I think if you can get one line worth, that's pretty good. And they're out of the way. This reminds me of the puzzle we did. What was that game? Fudge. Oh my god, hi Coco! Have you heard of Kid Name Ice Boy? That sounds like my worst nightmare. Who would make a tribute to the worst game ever? I have to play it. This reminds me of, what was that game we were playing that had the weird puzzles and we were in a house and it was like haunted? How's it going, Coco? Oh my gosh. How are you? How are you? Our schedules are opposite? Oh, I get that. Yeah. Oh yeah, seventh guest. Yeah, remember in the caves there was a seventh guest and then we had to do this puzzle and then it opened the doors in the basement. I'm so happy to see you, Coco. I hope you've been doing well and kicking butt as always. I need to get this green one out. Tomorrow we're celebrating my 7 years of streaming. 7 years. I know you've been streaming longer than that. You're cool. I can't believe it though. I just feel like I still feel like a little baby. A little streamer baby. I need to get this red one out. Uh-oh. Done. 7 years, yeah! I missed the first year. Can you start over? Do you want to watch Assassin's Creed Odyssey for like 6 months? You've done it, clever clogs. Well done. The path lies open, you hear the voice say. You take a step forward and materialize in yet another place. Hey, my girlfriend followed me. Well, Dodger, where are you now? You find yourself in a room with tanks that contain boiling green slime, and the heady stench of machine oil swims in the air. That's right, Dodger, you're back in civilization. Nice. You turn back to the sound of thunder and find Tennis there. She says after not hearing back from you, she explored the shore, and when she saw the portal at sea, she stepped in. I don't trust Tennis, I'm just saying. Her name's Tennis. 7 years, 7 guests. Should we play 7th guest for the anniversary tomorrow? I don't know if there's any games that are like 7 themed for our 7-year celebration tomorrow. The party is 7 seas themed, so it's like ocean themed. What's the best ocean games? Should I play? Hear me out. What's the dolphin game? With the dolphin. Final Fantasy 7. That's actually not a bad idea. It would be. I'd have to start at disc 2. Echo the Dolphin. I could play Echo the Dolphin. What would you like? Is between Echo and the Dolphin and Final Fantasy 7, we obviously have to go with Echo. Sorry, I'm just kidding. I'm just chirping for no reason. I was talking to my cousin's husband the other day because they were visiting, and he told me Final Fantasy 7 is his favorite Final Fantasy. I didn't say anything mean. I wouldn't, because I'm a nice person, and there's nothing mean to say. Anyway, I'm going to stop talking now. Looking about the room, she looks as astonished as you are and advises you to explore the room to find out where you are. Okay. Last one. Okay, Echo the Dolphin, though? Echo the Dolphin. No, I didn't show him the YouTube video. But I'm going to show you guys the invitation to the party for tomorrow, just so that you feel inspired. If, there's mermaids and dolphins and crabs and seahorses. So if any of this reminds you of a video game, let me know. Don't say Wind Waker. And don't say... That's it, actually. Everything else is on the table. I will play anything else. I just won't play Wind Waker, because we already beat that. And I'm not playing Final Fantasy 7 because that would take the whole stream, and I want to have fun. So sophisticated machinery occupies every corner of the room, and sounds of whirring and clanking come from every direction. Tanks filled to the brim with pools of bubbly green toxic slime dominate the center of the space. Just what is this place? In the northwest corner, you find the only sign of normalcy in the room, or in the form of a drink machine. Okay, let's have some drinks. BioShock how is BioShock related to our theme? Sid Meier's Pirates. Echo the Dolphin. Oh, Monkey Island? I could replay Monkey Island, but I don't know which one. Is there like a good mermaid game? Someone should make a good mermaid game. I feel like mermaids are underappreciated. Or like a siren game. The Odyssey. Sirens. We could play Raft or Subnautica 2. Any of this sounding fun to you? Oh, or get drink. You consider getting a drink from the drink machine. However, you have no money. You ask Tennis if she does, but she shakes her head. Okay. Shake drink machine. Trying the old but true method of shaking the machine, you quickly dislodge a can of what appears to be root beer. Way to go, Dodger! Watch out, though. Like an old can expired tuna, it's bloated and emits a funny odor. Still, you shrug and pocket the dangerous-looking can. Echo the Dolphin. That's what I'm saying, Doss. That's a fun... I should have just had that in my back pocket and surprised you guys. I probably won't get past the first area, but that's okay. It's a 7-hour stream, so we're just there for the memes, really. Games and memes. The Little Mermaid on Nintendo? Ooh. Okay, hold on. This is more important. Retro games that involve the ocean. Top games tagged retro and underwater. Sequest, Atari 2600. Most popular aquatic video games in the 1990s. There really is an article for everything, isn't there? Boom, Echo the Dolphin. Seaman. Freddy Fish and the Case of the Missing Kelp Seeds. Echo the Tides of Time. Freddy Fish 3. Freddy Fish 2. What the heck is XCOM Terror from the Deep? What is this? Why have I never heard of this? You destroyed their base on Mars. You thought that was the end of them. But deep beneath the Earth's raging seas, their fury boils with a vengeance. Your worst nightmare is just beginning. From the makers of XCOM UFO Defense comes a new evolution of evil. It's a sequel to XCOM? Sorry, it's so funny. XCOM Terror from the Deep sounds so dramatic. Oh, Abzu. That's actually like a quite lovely game. Not like Echo the Dolphin. That is not lovely. Is this a good game? I like the art. That's so dramatic. Okay, what else do we got here? Freddy Fish 4. They made so many Freddy Fish games. Freddy Fish, The Case of the Hogfish Rustlers of Briny Gulch. What are we even talking about? Should we just play 4 Freddy Fish games? What did you just say about Echo? Is Echo? I thought Echo was like classically known as one of the worst games of all time. I thought that was it. Like E.T. People love to dunk on this game due to how frustratingly difficult it is. While I admit that it's far from my favorite Sega Genesis game due to set difficulty, I can't say I'm on the hate train. Wonderful gameplay. You explore the ocean as the titular dolphin without drowning as being a mammal. He's required to surface for air, which is where the level design comes in. This guy freaking loves Echo. It won't stand for the slander. Okay, I'll play Echo. That's all. Oh my god. You know, I've played Soma, but my memory is so bad I could probably play it again because I don't remember what happens. Really? I always thought Echo was so bad. Well, I'm gonna have to play it. Hi, Yak Yak. If you're really good at Super Mario World, I could totally picture you being really good at Echo. Twinsen said you could play Chillquarium or Placid Plastic Duck. What are you saying? Placid Plastic Duck Simulator and name the ducks. What? You know what? You know what's so crazy? I saw there was a giant, like this big duck at the store yesterday when I was buying decorations for tomorrow's stream. And I was like, well, that's the most on theme decoration that is at the store currently. But I was like, what am I gonna do with a 1 foot large plastic duck? And I should have bought it. I should have bought it for this. I didn't realize. I was like, I don't think I need to add a plastic duck to the landfill. So I didn't buy it. But I should have. What is this? You're a duck and then you name the ducks? This game is $3. There are different ducks and they interact. Hi, Chris Cookies. No, I'm not gonna look up Echo because I'm gonna play it tomorrow during my 7-hour stream. And I'm gonna beat it. I'm gonna play it. I'm gonna do it. Don't even tell me anything. I'm not gonna read anything else about Echo. I'm gonna just play it tomorrow during my 7-hour stream. But I also need something else to play, not just Echo. Let's go back to this list. Blue, Legend of Water, Freddy Fishes and Luther's Maze Madness. Subculture, Fish Dude, Water World. Some of these don't even have pictures. Thunder Jaws. Aquanaut no Kyujitsu 2. You give names from chat to the plastic ducks. That sounds so lovely. We're gonna do that. You pass on the duck to your kid and she passes it on to her kids. That, you know, you're not wrong. Oh my god. Adventures with Barbie Ocean Discovery. I've never seen a score this low. 0.5 out of 5. Have you ever seen a game score 0.5? Adventures with Barbie Ocean Discovery. Oh my god. Why does she look so unhappy? She has a key, like the game I just played. Okay. The only serious game on this list is Echo and XCOM. Well, and Freddy the Fish. Sorry, don't let me chirp Freddy the Fish. But yeah, Subnautica 2 is like a real suggestion. I mean, these other games are real too. But we've talked about Subnautica for a while. It would also be like nostalgic because one of the first games I played, not first games, but like one of the plays I've played in my first year of streaming, I think, is Subnautica. So playing Subnautica 2 would be a little like, wow, full circle, you know? That'd be a fun throwback. I hear my toddler. Okay, I'm gonna write this down. Echo the dolphin. And duck. What's the duck? Placid plastic duck. I don't know how that's a game, but you know, I'll try anything. Your only priority is to float around. 0 ducks given. It's only $3, so float on the water, sunbathe, dip your beak, go down the slide. I mean, it's on theme. It's on theme. Sorry, I can hear Naveling being like, I want mama. Sorry, I just have to Alt F4 to this game. Okay. There's a puzzle in the game? Wait, in Plastic Duck Simulator? I saved. I did, yeah. It's about the stream community. Everyone was plastic duck. Okay. All right. I'll be a duck with you guys tomorrow. Okay, so I have a couple things written down. Subnautica 2, Echo the Dolphin, Plastic Duck Simulator, and then also maybe we'll just end up playing King's Quest 4, King's Quest 2. There was one that we were like partway through. And we're gonna play Gartic Phone and order sushi and have a really good time. So that's what we're doing tomorrow, all day for 7 hours. I think Natalie wants to say hi. So, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Here, I'll go get her and I'll let her say hi to you guys. Okay, 1 second. I have to turn off my camera though. But I'll say bye and then I'll let her say bye. Okay, I'll see you tomorrow.